Hi, I'm going to talk to you about something real quick that I believe stalls a lot of salesmen. And that's, I have one more car to look at before I make a purchasing decision. Okay, so whether it's the same car or whether it's a different car, it doesn't matter. I wrote this down real big here. Take it to paper. Look, I want to tell you this. If I've done a great job showing somebody a car, I've went on a demo ride with them, I've made them fall in love with it, I've found the dominant buying motive, I've made sure that car is something that will work for them and their family, it problem solved it, I've surfaced all the hot buttons, and guess what? I'm asking for their business and they're saying there's one more they want to look at. Listen, it's real simple. You go inside, you take it to paper, and you close them down. Now listen, when you go inside, remember that selling, when we're standing, it's all verbal. But in a seated position, right, knee to knee with them, sitting down with a blank sheet of piece of paper and your pen, guess what it has to be? It has to be written, okay? So I kind of want to show you how to do it real quick. Just as an example, let's say somebody's looking at a 2013 Chevy Cruze, and they're saying, we also want to go look at a Ford Focus, okay? It's the same size car. We saw a great deal on one down the street, and it even had 10,000 miles less miles. So I'm going to kind of write this down for just a second, and then let you look at this. So basically, my Chevy Cruze is right here. Now this is me with the customers inside in a seated position. I'm saying, guys, come on in, look. I want to show you a 5-minute proposal you can't say no to. Let me just show you why we sell so many cars. Let me show you why this Cruze is actually, not, I'm going to say a better car, but why it's the best buy. This is the Ford Focus. Okay, now the prices on both of them are $15,900. Okay? Now what I want to explain to you is this is the purchase price. So they're both the same price. The customer believes that we drove your car, it's nice, and also we want to go drive the other car, right? Because it's probably just as nice and has less miles. And I say, so mine has 20,000 miles and theirs has 15. Now what I'd like to do is this, I'd like to go into this, that at the car being 15.9 and theirs being 15.9, Chevy does offer a powertrain warranty, 5-year, 100,000. Okay, so what that means is this, is that if, when you buy my car today, you drive it for 5 years or 100,000 miles. Now, unfortunately, with Ford, they're only offer a 5-year, 60,000. Okay, so what happens basically is this: 3, 4 years, 2 years, however long it takes you. Which obviously you're going to buy this car, probably keep it for a couple years. Cars are getting so expensive now, you don't want to take them and buy a new one every year. You'll probably buy it and keep it for a couple years. Well, guess what happens? At 60,000 miles over here with this 15,000 mile car, your warranty's out. So this is kind of what it looks like. 15.9, which is how much you spent today. Plus, you got to extend the warranty to equal the amount of this Chevy for a 5-year, 100,000 mile warranty, which would probably cost you what, $2,000, you know, for an extended warranty. You drive out of here to have the same coverage as the Chevy Cruze for a total cost of $17,900. That's to get the same protection that the Cruze cost you. But I want to explain this to you. The Cruze is $15,900, it's got a 5-year, 100,000 mile warranty. Well, guess what? You have a powertrain warranty to 5-year, paid for free by Chevy, so that costs nothing. So what's the true cost on my vehicle? Still $15,900. So even if you went there and you drove this car and you felt like it was a great vehicle too, and you said, you know what, they're both great. I want to tell you this. At the end of the day, and we talk about price is important, you know, buying motive for a lot of people. You know, 90% of our customers believe that the total ownership cost of what the car is going to cost is the real money spent, not the purchase price, the total ownership cost of it, to get the protection you want, right, for you and your family. Which price is less? The Chevy Cruze. Now I want to ask you this, right? If you guys can have this vehicle for $2,000 less than the other vehicle down the street, right? What would be the one thing that would stop you from buying my car? Let them say it. And then whatever it is, that surfaces the objection. When that surfaces the objection, you can overcome it, but you have to take it to paper. So when they say there's one more they want to look at, guess what you got to do? I understand, guys. Come on inside. There's something I want to show you guys real quick. You'll be blown away. Take it to paper, just like I wrote this down. You got to write it down, walk them through it, and then explain to them in paper where they can visually see it why this is the better car to buy. And then it'll probably lead to a point where you can ask, now listen, doesn't it make complete sense to buy this car and it's super affordable? And if I could show you payments you couldn't say no to or give you enough for your trade, there's probably no reason in the world why you wouldn't buy it. Then you'll probably get your yes. See, salesmen, they usually quit asking for the sale after the 5th attempt. I want to tell you this, the next attempt could be the yes. Take it to paper, and I believe that you'll find many ways for you to get their business. Try this when someone says, there's one more that I want to look at. always remember to take it to paper. And in a seated position, everything is written. Thank you so much.